My name is Olamide. I'm the captain of the National Association of Seadogs, Paris Confraternity, Sahara Deck, which covers Abuja City Centre. This project is basically to capture the activities and the programs between 2022 and 2024 sale. So initially in 2022, decided to run for the office of the captain to stamp our footprint in Abuja City Centre and also to increase the awareness of the association within this space. So for our programs, we went into action and started our external activities, and we had a sales chart which we stuck to 100% and followed through and ensure we implemented most of the programs in our sale chart. The first program for the sale was the International Literacy Day, which was on the 9th of August 2023, and the theme for that program was promoting literacy for a world in transition. And our focus was government secondary school in Abuja, where we donated reading and writing materials for the secondary school, and also refurbished several classrooms for the school. The school authority, through the principal, was very happy with us, and we got an appreciation letter for them for that project. Next, we set up our Adopt a Child Council. Adopt a Child was my brainchild. Adopt a Child is basically to select bright indigent students from different government secondary schools in Abuja. Currently, we have 7 students on that scheme, and what we do for them is pay for their school fees throughout the session for junior secondary school to senior secondary school. We currently have 7 students, and it's been running. We adopted the school in Abuja and also the Caro Orphanage. We have students there, and we intend to increase these students to 10 in the next session. This has been run successfully, and we have partners, members of the association, who have decided to adopt students 1 or 2 according to their capacity. The next project was an International Day of Peace, where we had a media campaign, and the theme for the International Day of Peace for 2023 was Action from Peace, our ambition for global goals. You and I know the importance of peace in the world where we have global conflict, wars, insurgency, and all that. We campaigned and we implored the authority to ensure the country, particularly Abuja, which we operate from, have a sustainable peace. So the next project was vote counts. In partnership with our New York Deck Ground Zero. Our vote count was basically to sensitize the people of the FCT regards to the upcoming general election. At that point, we were having the local government election in the area councils. We had a roadwork to Area 1 Motor Park and also Area 1 Shopping Complex, where we distributed flyers and spoke to the people of Abuja on the need to get their PVC and ensure that they vote in that election. It was a massive campaign, and we recorded enormous success. After which we moved on to the next program, which was the NAS Medical Mission. The NAS Medical Mission was in partnership with United Nations International Organization for Migration. They funded the project. We were able to get funding from them. The NAS Medical Mission held at Paduma Village around Guzape in Abuja. And basically we treated the people. We had a scoping mission in that community where we noticed there was no any functional health center in that community, and the people of that community were suffering from so many communicable diseases due to the overpopulation in that community. We worked with our team of our medical team, and also got external hands to have a medical mission in that community. The next program was the World Mental Health Day. The World Mental Health Day, the theme for that World Mental Health Day was to encourage people who are going through any form of mental health issues to speak to somebody and not to keep quiet and rage in silence. We had a road walk where we distributed flyers, and we also had a lecture program at our anchor point, and also had a radio talk on the issue.
Marking the World Mental Health Day, the National Association of Seadogs, Sahara Deck, has carried out sensitization campaign to warn youths at all levels of dangers of using drugs. Now, the work, which was aimed at promoting mental health in the society, is part of the activities to commemorate the World Mental Health Day.
Today we came out in our numbers to mark the World Mental Health Day with a walk, and basically what we're trying to do is to tell the people that mental health is a universal human right in line with the 2023 United Nations team. We engaged the general public as we walk that they should seek help if any of them is facing any form of mental health issues. They should talk to somebody. There are different mental health centers in Abuja that they can seek care. That is the essence of our work today.
We are joining the world today to celebrate the World Mental Health Day. A lot of people are going through things in Nigeria, especially the economic hardship and stuff. So today we're telling them that it's okay to speak to someone, to talk to someone, you know. So we've set out on a walk to promote mental health awareness so that the people can understand that it's okay to discuss whatever issues or problems they're going through or they're facing. You know, and it's like a daily challenge that we keep getting in Nigeria. Most times we see people, we have news of people committing suicide and stuff. So it is not okay to harbor things in the mind. Speak to a specialist if you have any challenges that you're going through.
What we actually did today is to join the world to celebrate the World Mental Health Day. And part of the work was to sensitize people about mental health and the things they need to do to be able to be safe from mental slavery, and also how to manage issues that will affect their mental health. So part of the things that we actually talked about is that people need to talk to people need to unburden their hearts, people need to talk about the issues they are going through. I mean, talk to their family members, even people that are not going through a lot. People also that feel that they are very okay need to reach out to family members, reach out to members of the community to actually know what they're actually going through to help them. Because if everybody is sane, or even if 90% of the society is sane, definitely we're going to have a just society.
We also had World Diabetes Day. World Diabetes Day, we had free diabetes, free sugar test for the people of our AP, the people living around our AP. We had a free medical test. We brought in our medical experts to conduct free medical tests for people, and also we had a media chat where we invited a medical practitioner to speak to the people on 99.9 and Kiss FM on the dangers of diabetes and what people should look out for to ensure they are free from diabetes or contracting diabetes due to their lifestyle. Also, the next item was the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. We had a road walk for that as well, and we visited the IDP camp, and we spoke to the women there on the need to always speak out for any issue that concerns violence against women. We also had a press release concerning the issue. The next item is the International Day for Persons with Disabilities. The International Day for Persons with Disabilities also coincides with the 70th anniversary for the National Association of Seadogs. And what we decided to do was to partner with Steve Sai's Foundation, where we visited the School of the Blind in Jabi, and we donated reading and writing materials to the people of the school. The project cost was at 1 million naira. We also had a lunch with pupils of that school, and we spent our whole day there, and then basically showcased what National Association of Seadogs stands for, which is for humanistic ideals, and also we produced a press release for that day, calling on government authorities to ensure there is the focus more on schools for people who are visibly impaired or have other disability issues.
As part of events marking the International Day of Persons Living with Disability, the National Association of Seadogs, Sahara Deck, has asked the federal government to do more in ensuring that the people living with disability are not forgotten in their colony. Olumide Oni made this comment when the association paid a visit to the people living with disabilities in Abuja.
Discovered this community of people living with disability, and we noted the things they needed, and we are here today to support them in our own way.
We see this as an opportunity to relate with this community, and principally to ensure that government take more interest in what is happening here.
To come out to show world that these people, they try for us to bring donation, especially this special day for us. So very appreciate them.
Also, we had the Human Rights Day. Human Rights Day basically was a media campaign where we sent our statement for that day to the Human Rights Commission and all relevant stakeholders in the university, calling on them to champion human rights causes and ensure that they give attention to all human rights issues and create Abuja. Also in 2023, we had our Feast of Barakuda. The Feast of Barakuda is an annual event where the National Association of Seadogs interface with the general public where we speak about burning issues within our space. For Abuja, where we operate from, what we spoke about in 2023 was national reconciliation and unity, the imperative for collective action, and we partnered with the National Orientation Agency. We decided to pick that topic because that was the fallout of the election. After the 2023 general election, we noticed that the nation was deeply divided on tribal and religious lines. So we invited experts to speak on this particular issue. It was well attended and the event was successful. Also in 2023, we had our vote counts in partnership with Sahara Deck, where we encourage people to collect their voters card and vote in that general election. Also in 2023, late 2023, we had International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Substances, where we visited the NDLA command in Abuja and we spoke to them about our intention to establish 5 anti-drug clubs in the government secondary schools in Abuja, and they approved of this partnership, and we were giving ambassador. I was particularly giving ambassador to NDLA on drug abuse and trafficking, and since then the partnership has yielded positive results. We got a written approval from them, which they even promised to always attend our programs in secondary schools and donate educational materials for those students. Also in 2023, late 2023, we had International Day for the Eradication of Poverty, and we used that day to call on the FCT Minister, Member House of Rep, Honorable Christopher, and the distinguished Senator Heretic Ngibe. When we carried out our scoping mission on what we can do on that day, we visited Karimo Sabo community in Abuja, and the leader of that community told us what they are suffering from currently is hunger, that they would like us to do something about that. As an organization, we know we don't have such capacity, so letters were written to the stakeholders, and we got a call from the members of Rep, representing Abuja Municipal Area Council, commending us on our activities and efforts, while we promise to ensure we do more, and to support the residents of that community. We also had World Diabetes Day in January 2024. World Diabetes Day was a talk on diabetes by the Lab Goat Girl, and also we had free sugar tests at our anchor point, and the residents of Jackie and the areas were encouraged to come out to get themselves tested. We also have International Day for the elimination of violence against women, in partnership with Network of Civil Society Organizations Against Child Trafficking, Abuse and Labor. So we had a roadwork from Federal Secretariat, from the NACTA office to the key markets. Our message was very clear. We encourage women to speak up. We encourage men to defend the women. We encourage people to resist violence and abuse against women and girls. We had over 5,000 flyers that were shared that day. The market leaders allowed us to enter the market and speak to the people. It was a successful program. And also we had the anti-corruption, the radio talk show and Kiss FM on anti-corruption and what the government can do to stop corruption in all government offices. Also, 21st of January 2024, we had the International Day of Education. We wrote letters to all the responsible stakeholders, FCT Education Board, the Honorable Minister, the distinguished Senator, and the members of the Municipal Area Council. And we visited Tudunwada, Government Secondary School Tudunwada Zone 4, where we donated writing boards and other educational materials for them. They were very thankful. And also we paid WAEC fees for 5 bright indigent students in the school. And also one of our major projects for 2024 was the primary health care intervention at the Gurukul Health Center in Nasarawa State. We conducted an initial scoping mission, and we discovered the roads in that health center. The infrastructures were very bad, and we wrote to the local government chairman, we wrote to the Commissioner for Health and the relevant stakeholders in Nasarawa State on the need to channel funds and help that particular health center. The health center served over 10,000 residents of that locality. After a while, the National Association of Seadogs moved in and did a comprehensive renovation of that health center. The chiefs and the people of that community were very happy, and we also got commendations from the local government chairman, the Commissioner for Health, and also the governor.
Mr. Ignatius Changaji, the VCD chairman of Primary Healthcare 1 Gurukul. I'm Waziri by title in the palace. I'm here to show our appreciation over the work that the Seadogs have done over this facility. We are very much happy with the progress we have seen. The toilet were damaged and all other roof, ceiling and other work, and I have completed the assignment. As we are here, I'm here on behalf of the chief of the village to show our appreciation. We really thank you for the work done. Wherever you go, God will still bless you more, and we still need more assistance. Anywhere you see that you can render assistance to us, you are free to come in, and we will welcome you very well. So God will bless you. Anywhere you go, God will be with you in Jesus' name.
My name is Happy Ibrahim Auta. I'm the officer in charge of Gurukul 1 PHC, that's primary health care here. I am the only government staff, that's the payroll staff in this facility. Meanwhile, I have six voluntary workers who are both CHUs and JCHUs. I have a medical lab personnel, and I also have a security personnel, added to the 6 of them, making 8. So I want to say thank you so much to Association of Seadogs. I want to say thank you so much. In fact, I'm so overwhelmed. I'm really grateful. I want to say thank you so much for the job well done. I was just here when you guys walked in, that you were going around to check some places that you can assist, especially in public places. And I want to thank God that you decided to consider this facility as one of your projects, which you came back and you embarked on the job, which is a very well done right now. So I want to mention the things that you have done, because I want to pick them one after the other. Let me start with the fence, because I'm looking at it right now. I just want all of you to look around. Just look around you and see the body of the fence. Just see how the fence look like. Exactly how you're seeing the fence, that is how the both buildings used to look like initially, before this intervention came. I want to thank you because you helped me decide that the fence fell. The falling fence have been mended, and the restroom, our conveniences were very bad. They were so dilapidated, and I want to thank you because in one of the items you pick is to fix them, and we can see that they are doing, they are well, they are functioning now, and they are back to normal, as we can use them now, even as workers and visitors coming from the outside. The OPD section, just like I said, was very bad, but it's actually fixed now, just like you can see for yourself. And also the lab also was fixed, and the microscope was actually not working. I know you offered buying a new one, but maybe because of the cost and the rest, but the way you have fixed it, the difference is not much with the one that is just been bought. So I want to say thank you so much. The reagents that you bought for us, I want to say thank you very much. And actually, the water, our water here, we're not having water. The borehole was there, but it was not functioning. But because of this same intervention, we actually have water running. Right now, you can all see for yourself that we have water now, and we're making use of, because we were buying it before, but now we have our water that we're even planning of even start selling to the community, so that we can make a way of making more income to do other things that are actually necessary and left. So I want to actually use this medium to say thank you very much. Thank you very much. You took out of your pocket to make something very tangible for the community. Not only the community, you have made the work very easy for us, the workers, we the staff. You have made the work very easy and very convenient for us. We're not running proper shifting 24-hour shift because of the falling fence. But right now, our security is guaranteed, and we can confidently say we can run our 24 hours without fear of anything or even being kidnapped. So thank you so much for using the one that you have. You sacrificed and gave it out for the masses and for the people of Guruku community, so that they can benefit and to make life more easy for them. I want to say thank you.
With regard to the government over this facility, we are very, very disappointed, because after the election, they will be coming in demanding for the vote, but after the election, they will go away. To come in and assist for the locality, they didn't show up again. Whether you go to them or you went to them for any assistance, they will say yes, but after you left, you see nobody will come in and say what is your problem, or this is where I will assist. But with this non-governmental organization, that is where we have been benefiting over it. But in regards to the government, in fact, everything here is left like that. Even the staff, we don't have staff here. We only have volunteers. We only have government staff, at least is one in this facility. So with that, we are demanding assistance from you. If you can get in touch with the government, let them send staffs and other things. Maintenance for the health. Health is wealth. So by staying without anything in the facility, we are rather there without any assistance. When you are sick, you go there, they will say there's no medicine, no this thing. So for that we have been moving up and down, going to. That's why sometimes you see the patients moving to private clinics and hospital, because when they go to government facility, they don't see anything there. So we add money for assistance from government. Let them come in and assist us. As we give them their vote, let them come in and show appreciation to us by repairing or building facilities, supplying drugs to the facility. But sometimes you go to a facility, you ask, there are no drugs. Why? So these things we have been disappointed by the government. So we need assistance from the government. Thank you.
The next project was the World Press Freedom Day for 2024. The World Press Freedom Day was the national project, and there was a joint call to free Bala Mohammed. We all know Bala Mohammed was a human rights activist in Nigeria who had been in incarceration in Kaduna State for more than 2 years. We had a radio talk show on the issue where we called for the release. There was also a press release concerning the issue too. We also had the prison intervention, the prison decongestion program, which was in partnership with Pentagon Deck. We carried out our initial assessment of Kefi Medium Security Prison 1 and Prison 2, where we discovered that there were a lot of people in prison, there were a lot of people in detention for media fines. People were being incarcerated because of 16,000, 15,000, 20,000, even as low as 10,000. So we partnered with our sister deck, Pentagon Deck, and wrote to the prison officials that we would like to decongest the prisons and also supply medical items for their clinic. It was a successful project. Over 20 inmates were released back to the society after we paid for those fines.
And the Association of Seadogs and the Pentagon Deck have embarked on a joint effort to advocate for prison reforms and give support to the marginalized. Well, in their analysis, Francis Chima and Olamide Oni brought to light a troubling pattern within Nigerian correctional facilities, focusing on the Kefi Medium Security Precinct in Nasarawa State. Now, the organization discovered a notable proportion of prisoners who were incarcerated for minor offenses that could have been addressed through alternative methods like community service.
We believe that every inmate deserves some sort of dignity. That is why we decided to partner with the Kefi Medium Security to decongest the place, and we paid fines for those who have been in prison for petty fines. We were shocked to discover that some people have been in detention because of 16,000 naira. So we partnered with our sister deck to pay those fines for them and also provide essential medications for their clinic.
Also, we had the International Day Against Drug Abuse. The National Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Substances 2024, where we partnered with NDLEA. The NDLEA had a 1 week program for that event, where there was a road walk at the Legal Square. The National Association of Seadogs also joined the road walk. And also we delivered a lecture at Government Secondary School Karomajiji, where we spoke to the pupils on the dangers of drug abuse and illicit substances, and we encourage them to always speak out and talk to the authority if they find anybody in their vicinity doing such. And the DEC medical mate and Dr. Mika Asibu was the one who presented the lecture. Also, we had a documentary. One of our major projects for the sale also is the documentary. The documentary captures the states of government-owned secondary schools in the FCT. What we intend to do was to showcase the infrastructure key in these schools. During one of our programs, that was the World Literacy Day at Abuja, we discovered that most of our secondary schools are not habitable. Most of the roofs we are making, most of the students don't have chairs to sit down. Most of the teachers don't have necessary tools to teach the students. And we also noted that schools are meant to be like safe space for students and teachers, and considering the hazard and dangers of not having this good infrastructures, it can impede learning and impede access to quality education. So we decided to expose these words and call out on the government officials who are directly in charge of these schools, University, FCT, Universal Education Board, the distinguished Senator Erotik Ngibe, the member House of Rep, and Chinedu, and also the FCT Minister, Nyesom Wike. Also, we made a major progress with our permanent anchor points. There was a lot of incongruencies and issues surrounding the permanent anchor point. The current ESCO was able to handle these issues, and we have now taken possession of our permanent anchor point 100%. So we believe and we're hopeful that the incoming ESCO will take it further from where we stop and ensure we develop and do our permanent anchor point to our own taste. Coming up is on the 18th of July 2024, where we're going to be having the last Feast of Barracuda for the sale. The Feast of Barracuda, the title is The Role of Civilian Collaboration in Enhancing Security Within the FCT and its Environment. The speaker for this event is Dr. Emmanuel Ojuku, who is a retired Commissioner of Police and also the MD Police Provost Police Public Relations School in Abuja. So those are the projects and activities that we've carried on in 2 years. These projects wouldn't have been possible without the support and the collaboration of all the ESCO members. In no particular order, I want to say a big thank you to Mr. Akinwande PS, who was the first mate, Mr. Chikioya, who was the project officer in charge of all these projects. I want to say a big thank you to the commercial officer, the fingers of Evan Mezzi, the scribe, Mr. Kelechi, and all the coordinators, Richard and Steve Agoni, Emeka McFall, the rest copy of Victor Bassi, and also the legal advisor, Michael Ajara, the medical coordinator, Emeka Asibu. Also, I want to say a big thank you to my the auditor for the deck, for Sahara Deck, Mr. Eddie Diong Obot, and also Mr. Bassi, and also the first mate during the first dispensation, Barrister Henry Michael Yunde. Thank you all for your support, and every other member of the ESCO, Mr. Chinedu, and also in no particular order, I want to say a big thank you to everyone on the deck who has supported us who have contributed in one way or the other to ensure we had a sterling performance during the sale. Mr. Obina Odunze, Mr. Sidi Mohammed, and every other Seadog who championed the cause. I would like to thank our partners. Let me start with the internal partners, our sister decks that supported our projects 100%. I would like to thank Zuma Deck. We had a lot of projects together, particularly our vote counts campaign, which we carried out at the Day market in preparation for the state and presidential election. And also, I would like to thank Pentagon Deck. They were instrumental to the success of successful implementation of their prison decongestion. And also to our external partners, I would like to thank, in no particular order, I would like to thank Steve Said's Surulere Foundation, who partnered with us on numerous occasions. The visit to the School of the Blind, where we donated materials used by visibly impaired people, and also International Day for persons with disability. We donated crutches and walking aids to the Karamajiji community. That's a community in Abuja where we have people with who are physically challenged. That's their community. And Steve Said's Foundation was instrumental in ensuring that we had a successful project. Also, United Nations International Organization for Migration Health Assessment Center. They partnered with us to carry out our medical mission at Maduma Village. Also, the NACTA. NACTA is a network of civil organizations against child trafficking, abuse, and labor. They partner with us for International Women's Day, International Day for the Eradication of Violence Against Women, and also Amazing Talks Orphanage Home in Ube, Caro Orphanage Home. These two schools, we are currently sponsoring 7 students from these 2 schools under our Adopted Child program. Also the Clean Foundation. The Clean Foundation, there's one of our partners and they will be one of the panelists for the FOB coming up on the 17th of July. Nigerian Police Radio, our FOB, we are going to be partnering with the Nigerian Police Radio concerning where we'll be discussing about the insecurity in the FCT. And also, finally, Nigerian Drug Law Enforcement Agency were able to secure their partnership to establish anti-drug clubs in the FCT. The National Orientation Agency, who were instrumental to our last year's FOB, they were there and they spoke on national orientation and on national reconciliation. Also, Professor Tayo Shekoya, who is one of our partners too, and spoke on one of the projects where we had on the radio. And also, I would like to advise and encourage Seadogs to support the incoming ESCO 100%. The way the current ESCO was supported, and please, I would like you to support them, and more than how you did for this current dispensation. And one of the advice we'll give the current ESCO is to deepen relationship with advocacy partners, which means for those partners we did not sign an MOU with, ensure you sign MOU with them, the letter of intent, and also partnership framework, so that they can have successful programs and a successful run for the incoming administration. Thank you.
Hey,